separate transfer move may have cost Arsenal in £117 million. Morgan Rogers switched to Chelsea. Chelsea have confirmed the signing of Morgan Rogers, beating Arsenal in the race to sign the Aston Villa and England Shrey. Arsenal's move for Aston Villa defender Ezri Konsa may have put them on the back foot in the transfer race for Morgan Rogers. The midfielder was a key target for the Gunners in the summer window, but they are left looking elsewhere with his £117 million move to Chelsea now confirmed. The England international has signed a 6-year deal at Stamford Bridge. The transfer fee is a new British record, eclipsing the £116 million that Manchester City paid for Elliot Anderson earlier in the window. While Rogers was high on the wish list for Arsenal, Football.London understands that the Gunners were unwilling to pay the price that Chelsea did. In his first interview with Chelsea, the 23-year-old appeared to aim a dig at Arsenal. It seems that Arsenal may not have helped their cause with Villa in their bid to sign Rogers, with their move for defender Ezri Konsa. The Daily Mail's Tom Colomas reports that Arsenal's lowballing for the centre-back could have annoyed Villa and made them less likely to want to do business with the club. Just a matter of hours before Chelsea's agreement with Villa for Rogers was reported, it was claimed that Arsenal was showing an interest in Konsa. The Gunners were said to be ready to submit a bid for the England international. However, it was added that the two clubs remained far apart in their valuation. Villa are hoping that the defender will sign a new deal to remain at Villa Park. It's reported that Villa value Konsa at around £50 million, although it's unclear what price Arsenal were willing to pay. The interest in Konsa came amid a major injury worrying over Arsenal's influential defender William Saliba. The Frenchman was substituted during the Nations World Cup semi-final defeat against Spain and missed the third-place playoff versus England. It has since been reported that the 25-year-old could be sidelined for months. If that's correct, then Arsenal will likely turn to the transfer window in search of potential replacements and defensive reinforcements. Delivering an update on the defender before the third-place playoff, France manager Didier Deschamps said, "William Saliba got injured, and it's problematic. He went through some examinations. The injury did not worsen. He faced that injury since March. He had some pain and unfortunately, the pain was not bearable." Arsenal have officially missed out on top target Morgan Rogers, with the England star securing a move to London rivals Chelsea for a British record fee just shy of €140 million. The 23-year-old was regarded as Mikel Arteta's dream signing for this summer, and Football Transfers understands that Rogers was keen on completing a move to the Emirates Stadium if the Gunners were able to finalise a deal. However, Arsenal were ultimately unwilling to match Aston Villa's asking price, and they opted to withdraw from contention to sign the ex-Middlesbrough attacker, though learning that Chelsea had lodged a €138 million offer. Arteta is understood to have played a key role in Arsenal's decision to pursue Rogers' signature this summer, but their failure to secure a deal may actually prove to be a blessing in disguise. Firstly, Arsenal have avoided vastly overpaying for a player who is undoubtedly excellent, but one who is yet to find consistency across an entire season. Rogers' estimated transfer value ETV stands at €65.1 million, and the Gunners' decision to avoid succumbing to Villa's demands makes sense from a financial point of view. Furthermore, Rogers is a sublime talent, however he remains an incredibly streaky player. He scored 14 goals across all competitions last season, but back-to-back braces versus West Ham United and Manchester United in December was only the third time in which he has ever scored into consecutive league matches in his entire senior career, and one of the other occasions came on loan at Lincoln City in League One. There were also 3 separate 7-game runs in which he failed to score a Premier League goal in 2025-26, and he certainly isn't yet the finished product. For €138 million, that's not ideal. Regardless of this, he's a superb signing for Chelsea. The Blues were in desperate need of a proven Premier League forward to elevate their attack, and while Rodgers has become their all-time record signing, he has unquestionably improved their first-team squad, and by a significant margin, no qualms there. The Gunners have finalised a deal for Club Brugge winger Christos Tzolis to replace Leandro Trossard, and while another left winger is wanted before the end of the summer window, there are reasons to suggest that Rodgers was never the right answer. First of all, Arsenal already have a Premier League proven England international who is best as a No-10 but can play as a left winger. Eberechi. Was there ever any need to sign Rodgers too?